hot, just perfect conditions for cricket. The outcome is that Smith won the toss and elected to bat. We'll have to wait to see if that was the right decision. Team Gibbs is going to take the first ball. The innings is ended with a score at 121. India require 122. Pollock to Gambia. Runs to Gambia. We can't. Let's see the action replay of that. Gambia waiting at the striker's end. Rudolph is in to shoot. 3 runs here. That's over the rope. 6 runs off. We can have a look at that again. Rudolph is after it. He's worked that into the gap. 6.
That's a demoralising sight.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. In the air and gone.
We're looking for that.
This was how the wicket fell. And Timmy the ball to Selva. After that one, played into the gap. He smashed that away. Picked up 3. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a bit though. Sehwag waiting at the striker's end. Should be some runs here. Antini to Pendulkar. Smith is chasing that one. Play it away with comfort. That's through the gap and it'll go for 4. We can have a look at that again. Pendulkar waiting at the striker's end. Is after it, steered expertly into the gap. Great shot, that's 4 all the way. Okay, let's see the action replay of that. That's racing away to the square leg boundary. Let's see the action replay of that. Pollock at the start of his run-up. By Prince. Pollock continues. Swept away. That's over the rope. 6 runs off. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. That was a cracking delivery from Pollock. Pollock to Sehwag. Gibbs is chasing that one. 4 wides to India. 4. Pollock continues. Gibbs is after that one. He's worked that into the gap. Gibbs is not going to reach that. We can have a look at that again. Sehwag waiting at the striker's end. Pollock continues. And the end of the over. Tendulkar facing. Good runs here. He's got hold of that one. Now let's see the action replay of that. It's straight at Smith. Tendulkar waiting at the striker's end. Swept away. That's a big hit. It's 6. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. It's straight to a fielder. And Tini to bowl to Tendulkar. He's got it into the gap. Dravid facing.
He seemed to completely misjudge the speed that ball was travelling at. Perhaps he lost it in the background.
1 run to Dravid, and Tick Pollock continues. Is after it, straight through the covers. Racing away for 4. Pollock, we can have a look at that again. That's through the gap, and it'll go for 4. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. He's winded, but I think he'll be okay to Dravid facing. Cullis is in pursuit. That's racing away to the cover boundary. Let's see the action replay of that. Comfortably held by Smith.
Might have looked there.
This was the ball to Ganguly. That's found the gap in the field. That's over the rope. 6 runs off. We can have a look at that again. Tendulkar waiting at the striker's end. There it goes. Smith is after that one.
He seemed to lose sight of that ball and was out of position when it arrived.
And Tini continues. And Tini to Tendulkar. Dippenar is chasing that one, swept away. Dippenar is not going to reach that. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Smith is in pursuit. He's worked that into the gap. 4 runs to Tendulkar.
He cut that away with...
Let's see the action replay of that. Rudolph is after that one, swept away. 4 more to Tendulkar.
He loves to...
We can have a look at that again. It's straight at Dippenar, and the end of the over. Ganguly facing. All the way. Let's see the action replay of that. went after it, steered expertly into the gap. That's a huge six. Ganguly, let's take a look at that in slow motion. That's cleared the boundary, 6 runs. We can have a look at that again. Pollock continues. Over the rope, 6 runs off Pollock. We can have a look at that again. Pollock to bowl to Ganguly. That's racing away to the square leg boundary. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. It away with comfort. That's a big hit. It'll go all the way. These two have now put on 50 for the 4th wicket.
You can hardly say we hit it. It's gone for 6.
India have won a hard-fought contest here. So, to sum up then, India win by 5 runs. Thanks for joining us for today's play. We very much look forward to your company at the next match.